That actually is a pretty crisp hoodie, man.
Not gonna lie.
All right, but Samsora always bringing some new style to the table as well, too, man. Both these two gentlemen very well dressed and very well into position here to give us a good
both
match.
of them are newly sponsored. E-United Samsora.
That's right.
Armana Netta is like as of last week, so that's like hot off the presses.
That's right.
And Ned has been loyal to this Pokemon trainer. Some other players in the Smash Ultimate community they started with Pokemon Trainer and they started to drop them, but Ned is one of the most studied players with this character. He knows all three characters back to back. He really favors the Squirtle a lot more than other Pokemon trainers do. You'll see a lot of those early bread and butter combos, and he can actually even kill with Squirtle using things like Jab Lock Tex. But this he's going to take things sweet and slow with the Ivysaur in these opening 30 seconds versus Samsora.
I can see a player like him electing to pick Squirtle, or maybe not picking Squirtle, because obviously you're going to have to play Squirtle no matter what, but electing to kind of favor Squirtle a little bit more. You know, when I think of just his play style back in Smash 4, he was very movement heavy. You know, he was very button heavy as well, too. He was very good at smothering. So, I mean, of course, that's just the right ingredients right there to make Squirtle here in Smash Ultimate. But you know what, though? Still doing a good job, though, with this Ivysaur. Like you said, playing kind of the slow game right now. There's a Nair Rider shield, alleviating the pressure from the top platform. And the forward tilt, that's something we don't typically see.
Big damage, though, racked up by Samsora. He was very far behind, and now just putting on all this pressure on the Ned's shield. It was incredibly low. He actually had to take that Peach Bomber. Otherwise, maybe a shield break would have occurred.
That's right. Yeah, we certainly have to eat that. Uh-oh. What's about to go down? Not quite. Gets the sparks, but unfortunately not enough to get the fire there. Okay, flamethrower right off the ledge of the stage, and met with the even better option there, courtesy of Samsora's forward air. You know, that's one thing I really like about Samsora. You know, Samsora not a forward air happy Peach. He's not just tossing it out willy-nilly. He only uses it when he knows it's going to connect more times than not.
But that back air is so big, it's almost hard to miss Charizard's back air. That move is gigantic, and using it from center stage is going to easily clean out the Peach stock. And back to Ivysaur here to rack up some more damage and live a little bit longer than Squirtle would on this third stock. Squirtle, one of Squirtle's biggest weaknesses is he's one of the lightest characters in the game. He would just blow up to basically anything that Peach used. So Ivysaur, a bit chunkier, has a good tether recovery, so you can make it back.
Yeah, definitely, you know, a chunkier, character, obviously, in comparison to a character like Squirtle. But, you know, just when it comes to these hitboxes, though, too, I think, you know, Samsora has to be very well aware of what Ivysaur can bring to the table, because as we see right now, he's kind of just playing the slow game with Ivysaur. He's not really utilizing everything that makes Ivysaur great. In particular, is his conversions off of Razor Leaf and his conversions off of forward air into up air.
Yeah, Ned likes to convert into up air a lot, but he's not really a converter into Vine Whip. Like we see, we see Wishes go for a lot of the Vine Whip setups. Ned likes to play just a different style of gameplay with Ivysaur, and that just shows the versatility of the character, that's viable. Oh my goodness, you see how low that shield was?
That's right, man. He's holding shield just a little bit too much. It might be time to kind of switch up gears and maybe not play the slow game, maybe play the aggressive game a little bit, man. You're giving Samsora a lot of time to figure you out. Oh, wait. Okay, Squirtle's back online.
Withdrawn straight through, you can use that to kind of parry some options. It does have invulnerability on it.
That's right.
So it's useful. And as soon as I said he doesn't go for the Vine Whip setups, of course,
there it is.
Back air to Vine Whip cleans up the stock.
Well, you're not 100% wrong. He's going for his options when he sees fit. He's not just tossing them out willy-nilly. He knows that he's going to go look for the right opportunity and time to take that option. You know, where you see somebody like Leffen or like I believe Pandarian as well too. Their Vine Whip conversions were just immaculate, man. Very through the roof. I expect to see Ned here follow suit right now. Gets the dare right into the forward air right there from Samsora. Like I said before, he's only really using that when he knows it's going to connect.
Now Samsora looked to cover the Vine Whip tether back to the ledge with a fair, going very low for that at that particular angle. But Ned switched to Charizard. That really helped out his recovery a ton, although this corner pressure continues on the part of Samsora.
That's right. And it's not stopping here anytime soon. Uh-oh. Tried to hit him with the frying pan. Back to Ivysaur we go. The retreating Razor Leaf 2 met with the even better defensive option right there from Samsora. He said, look, I'm tired of this projectile game, so I need to get in. I got to get my hands dirty.
And that big forward air from Ivysaur going to outrange the forward air of Peach, and that just seems like it's very important in this matchup to have that range. So Ivysaur incredibly useful for just cutting through the Princess.
Now, speaking of cutting through, he went for that what looked to be a fair right into Nair. I actually thought that was a good opportunity to toss out the upper, but maybe he wants to save it for the right moment in time. Okay, hits Peach with her own turn ups. There's the forward air connection right now, and this is about as close as the game has been since it said start, man. 102%. Oh, and then the grab release? Okay, now that's some tricky stuff.
And that was staying on the Charizard to put on some corner pressure and just threaten with things like that back throw or the forward air off the stage. That forward air off the stage just kills so early. But switching back to Ivysaur in this instance.
That's right. That was actually really smart for Ned to go for the grab release instead of trying to go out there and put on more damage to Samsora, because Charizard, of all the 3 characters, could be looked at as the most lackluster. And if you whip anything versus Peach out there, she's going to make you pay for it in a high cost, all right?
Oh, definitely. And I love the use of the forward smash here from Ned, by the way, on Ivysaur. The first time I used that move, I thought it was like just kind of lackluster. But the thing about Ivysaur forward smash is you rear back and you're like move your hurt box away.
Oh, whoa.
And then you come in and you just cover a lot of range. But sneaking back onto the stage is Ned. That was a very scary spot that Samsora put him in. And hitting it with the forward air, if that hit any other Pokemon, I think they're dead.
Yeah, that was actually scary because, you know, he used Vine Whip and he missed. He didn't get back to the ledge in time because he ended up getting hit with the turnip there too. So that's why he switched back over to Charizard. That was a really, really smart option. But I know he doesn't want to stay Charizard in this matchup. Wait a minute. No forward throw?
That's what he was looking for. I think there's just a bit of a miss.
Oh, wait, who died?
Ooh. I don't even know what. I think Samsora used Nair out of shield?
I think so, but if he was. Okay, see, look, in Smash Ultimate, we know it's incredibly difficult to mash at any level. Like, you need, like, an extra set of fingers just to mash, like how you could in some of the previous installments. The fact that he was able to mash at such a high percent was actually really scary, and I thought after that throw, that was going to be Ned's time to shine there. And then Samsora was actually able to answer back and almost flip the script on him entirely. Wow. That was a very interesting finisher to that game, and I hope that's going to be reminiscent of what we see in these next few games as we get ready to close out this one here.
Fantastic gameplay from both competitors in a very nail-biting Game 1, as you said. They have played a couple of times in Smash 4.
That's right.
Ned beat Samsora at Full Bloom to win the tournament last year.
Oh, that's right.
And that was in, I believe it was 100% Cloud versus Peach. And he ended that tournament with the... He ended it with falling up air to footstool to finishing touch or something, and it killed at Ned had like 150 range, and it killed Peach at like 29.
Oh,
it was insane.
You know, that's a little bit of karma though, because I was at a tournament a couple of years ago called King of the Springs, where remember he killed Wadi at like 0% with that reverse parasol thing. So, all right, man. So like, you know, sometimes the Lord giveth, and He certainly taketh away. All right. Oh, whoa.
And just looking to snipe out of the air using these disjointed Ivysaur hitboxes to challenge this Peach. It's a struggle when you want to be in the air so often, but Ivysaur can come in with these back airs, the neutral airs. They're just all such big hitboxes.
I didn't realize how good falling up air through the platform from Ivysaur is. It's actually a really good get-off-me tool. And then, of course, if it lands properly and doesn't kill, it puts the opponent in enough hit stunts where you'll be able to go back and get another up air or possibly a Mind Whip as well, too. So, good stuff right there, Ned. Uh-oh, back to Ivysaur we go. Smart man. Oh, my God. Almost met with an even smarter play. Samsora certainly has his number. He's struggling to land the immediate Pokemon switch.
This should be up throw, but not enough to kill Charizard even. He's such a heavy character. And, okay, faking out with the withdraw on the shield. Gonna do it again? All right, fading away. You can be so tricky with that move.
That's right. Wait, what are we about to get? Oh, nice. Snaps to the ledge. Once more, the Vine Whip coverage from up above.
Forcing the issue. Again, forward air can just dictate the tempo. But this up throw and forward throw, actually forward throw is enough at the ledge, for sure.
Yeah, not playing any games there that time. He's seen that the up throw didn't quite KO when he wanted it to, and he's seen how he mashed one too many times in that last game, and it unfortunately ended up costing him that, not only stock, but just game entirely. He said, look, I need to get my throw game on the line. Flare Blitz. Charizard, I choose you.
In every set, you're allowed one random Flare Blitz to work. So,
man, maybe that's why I haven't been winning in Ultimate, because I just been Flare Blitzing all over the place.
And you only get one.
All right,
that's the rule.
All right, I didn't know. Okay.
Samsora doesn't really look too deterred by that giant Charizard move that took out the stock, and you see this big combo starting up, and another edge situation here versus the Squirtle and Ivysaur. Okay, but the turnaround from Ned, and he's going to try to get a juggle of his own.
Right, and I love this ledge pressure here from Samsora. You know, Samsora, a player who obviously plays Peach at the highest level possible. This character is known for going off stage in multiple versions of Smash and putting on pressure when due. But he knows that versus Ivysaur, all he needs to do is just set up shop at the ledge of the stage, try to catch the swing after the Vine Whip once Ivysaur snaps ledge, and use the turnips to gimp him. Because the minute he gets gimped, he's going to switch over to Charizard, and that's exactly what Samsora wants him. Look at that. Look, not even going off stage. He's letting him come back on stage. Sir, please Vine Whip. I want that Charizard to come back.
Oh, but the back air gonna kill from all the way across Smashville. That Ivysaur was not long for this world. And a very healthy stock for Samsora, but the Pokemon swap at the perfect timing, allowing Squirtle to get in, hit it edgewise.
That's right, man. Squirtle just kind of came out swinging. Like, before he even came out the Pokeball, he already had an active hitbox, man. It looks crazy. No, not really, but you know what I mean, though, man. Obviously, Squirtle blessed with some very, very good frame data and obviously some very quick buttons.
Yeah, the Pokemon Swap is also just incredibly fast on its own. So you just see, you can go right to town immediately if you have the perfect timing.
All right, man. Speaking of being taken to town right now, my man Ned looking to be taken to town right now. Samsora putting on a lot of percent and a lot of really good damage. Oh, yeah, that's
buffered
going to
an
be
air dodge, I think.
Yeah, you got to – it just went a little bit too low down there. All right.
Had the right idea, but just buffered an air dodge.
Yep. Very, very strong showing there from Samsora, game number 2. That's definitely a good way to answer back. You know, didn't have the strongest performance in game number 1. Answer back with the 2-stock, even the playing field, and try to even out this momentum in the crowd. Ned is a player, like you said, he's defeated some very, very, very talented players in his own right. You know, courtesy of just how aggressive he can be at times, and courtesy of that crowd participation, too. He feeds off that energy, despite what his demeanor might say.
Oh, yeah, the crowd has been very Midwest friendly, of course, because we're in Detroit, Michigan. So Ned needed that crowd to power through the his Smash 1001 set in his pools. That was Game 3 last stock, very last hit.
Is he still going by that? Oh, yeah, Smasher. You're right. I'm thinking of Brawl Man, who changed his tag to Sonito. Oh, man, there's so many old tags changing, man. I just wish people could just stick to their old tags, dang it. All right, anyway, though, you know these two tags like the back of your hand at this point in time in Smash Ultimate. Ned versus Samsora doing a phenomenal – oh, my God, doing a really, really good job here.
Sneaking back to the ledge is Ned. And this stage is so misleading because you think, oh, I have another ledge get-up option. I can retreat to the side platform. But characters like Peach, characters like Pichu, they're so good at trapping you on that platform and making you feel like you can go there and call it home. But, nah, it's a trap, dude.
I said it time and time again, you know, Kalos kind of feels like a 50-50 when it comes to these platforms. They can either help you out or they can either, you know, result in you taking a lot of damage. You know, there is no middle ground, and it looks like my man Samsora trying to hold true to my second statement right there when it comes to those platforms. It's just how well Peach can put on damage here. Nice down tilt. Oh, this is a Twitter combo.
Ended a little early because of the pressure on that platform. So you're right, 50% of the time in this game, it has hurt Ned. The other 50, it's helped, so perfectly on the line.
Nice Razor Leaf. Couldn't quite get the first nair. Pulls the trigger there on the second one. Playing the floor is Lava Game. The Vine Whip right into the upper here from Ivysaur. Ned right now kind of has Samsora scouted out when it comes to his recovery options back onto the ledge of the stage. It's going to be back on the center stage, not the ledge.
Taking your time to just reset this neutral situation is Ned, but he's going to get grabbed for it, trying to space a forward air, I think, just a little errantly. Good awareness from Samsora to get that started, and always avoiding these up airs is Samsora. That's the move that is the killer for Ivysaur. One of the most dangerous moves in her kit.
Okay. Off stage he goes. Nice. I like that little bait right there. Kind of gave off this false insecurity that you could come back up off that ledge for free. No, sir, said Ned. And again, like you talked about, the fact that that forward smash tilts back the way it does confuses even the most talented of players.
And it ate up the neutral get-up just perfectly timed. So really exciting to see Ned pull out a stock in this game, but he is very far behind in the moment. And another snipe with the turnip. Maybe going to force the Charizard? No, the Vine Whip going to just have exceptional range to help recover.
Right. Oh, wait a minute.
Back not
throw.
enough.
Yes, right. Not quite that time. A little out of position, at least in comparison to what we've seen in the last game. And the booty is too strong, Lord Stern. Through the Razor Leaf and then converting it to a stock.
It's just like, what projectile? I got a back air.
There's not a projectile strong enough, man. Those are buns of steel. Beautiful stuff right here to E-United Samsora, man. Certainly well on his way here to closing out the stock. Having his way with Charizard, this could be a rough matchup for this big dragon lizard, man. Like, you know, in comparison to, you know, Squirtle and Ivysaur, those characters obviously a little bit smaller, a little bit more quick on their toes. Charizard, on the other hand, trades all that speed. Obviously for just sheer strength and power. But on the opposite end of that spectrum, though, too, he's also really easy to be comboed, as you see right here.
Yes, that's definitely one of the flaws of Charizard. Now, I'm actually shocked that we saw Ned stick with Charizard for so long, but he was never really in a great position to pull off a swap. But that side B was almost enough to clean up the Squirtle, and you have to use every single resource to recover just because of how low you had to go to dodge this Peach.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. No upper that time, but does get the sweet spot on the up special.
Shocked that the DI was so good from Samsora.
Whoa. Not only was the DI good, but the reads were even better right there. Couldn't quite get the up smash. Couldn't quite get the forwarder. There's the turn up.
Third time's the charm. No, we're dodging it all. Ned's somehow hanging on and going to charge that forward smash and pay the ultimate price.
That's right, man. Wow, and again, another 2-stock finish there from Samsora. Ned, anything but happy right now how that last game wrapped up. There were so many conversions. See, Ivysaur obviously is like his calling in there. I mean, he does a really good job with Charizard, especially with seeing how that last match wrapped up. And of course, he's doing a really good job with Squirtle, but it's the Ivysaur that's really pushing the limit here for my man Ned. But the difference between, Squirtle and Ivysaur is that Ivysaur needs that conversion. He needs that forwarder into something. He needs that Razor Leaf into something. He's just not tossing out hitboxes willy-nilly. So you really got to make each one of your selected Pokemons count here in the matchup. Right now, Samsora having his way with all three in a very dominant fashion. Let's see, we're moving into what could be the final game here for Ned right now. Samsora up 2-1. Let's go ahead and get it.
And starting with the Squirtle again. No swap to Ivysaur early in this game. I think that the Squirtle has just been kind of battered and bruised, but maybe the Ivysaur has been bruised more. Like, every time I've seen, since game one, that Ned started off really hot, and he was really getting those air-to-air interceptions with Ivysaur. He just hasn't been finding the mark, and there is perfectly positioned on the forward air. A 0 to death is complete for Samsora, only until Charizard finally lands that up smash. Does Ned even get any percent done?
Yeah, this is not the best start in the world at all, man.
Yeah, you need to get something started here, and I think just this air-to-air game with Ivysaur versus Peach, as long as you time it right, that should be your path to victory, but just Samsora's positioning is perfect.
That's right. It's just ever so dominant. Just to see how well this young man has adapted throughout the course of this match. That first game obviously did not go his way. Ned certainly had his way with Samsora. Phenomenal start, better finish, but right now when it comes to finishing, Samsora looking to finish this set out on a strong note here. Okay, nice. Using the Razor Leaf. Can we get some conversions afterwards? A little misposition there with the up air. I can't say Samsora is going to be able to, air dodge that one twice.
Now slowing things down is Ned. He knows he is pretty far behind, so these Razor Leafs are going to be his ticket to getting a big hit in, but only going for the forward air this time. No Vine Whip, no up air, any of those things that are like the high reward options.
I mean, I'm just going to be honest. How does Ivysaur KO with ease if he can't get his Vine Whip conversions, or if he can't get, the conversions into, up air? I mean, I know, like, obviously, if a character walks into a smash attack, I mean, obviously that can take the stock, but Samsora's not doing that anytime soon. So
we also haven't seen those Dare Spikes even once in this set, and that's something that Ivysaur is very strong at. Oh, but he has to use the extra jump from Charizard because of the turnaround on the Vine Whip. All right, fair. That's how you get those kills with Ivysaur. You change to Charizard.
Yeah, that's how you
let him get it done.
You spoke about that Dare just a moment ago. I did see it once at the end of the last match, but it looked more like a bait off the ledge because he didn't actually go off stage and do it. I don't think he's quite as comfortable, or maybe not quite as confident with that Dare, whatever it is. Nonetheless, he's been playing much, much better despite a very lackluster start. Only 91% here on board, but he is playing Squirtle. Squirtle's such a light character.
That Peach Bomber just lingers for so long. I think Ned thought that move was over, but it just kept going, and it's all a strong hit. There's no sour spot in it to speak of, so it just exists forever.
It either hits or it doesn't, man. That move is definitely blessed.
All right, landing with the neutral air is going to buy Ivysaur a little bit of space.
Okay, oh my God, and backs that thing up on him. This is it, man. Ned down to his tournament stock now. A United Samsora still playing very well, but history has shown, Ned has kind of made some pretty strong comebacks, too, for some very obscene deficits. Well, let's see how he's going to be able to stop the bleeding here, man. Samsora is showing no signs of cooling down anytime soon. He's switching off the Squirtle back over to Ivysaur.
Already off of the Squirtle, like you said. Still a pretty good percent window here for Squirtle combo. I just don't think you want to be trading with Squirtle, because those trades are all going to be losses. But the Stitch Face only appears for a brief second. Samsora not overcommitting to land some kind of crazy Stitch combo. Just using the resource as he can.
Okay. 112. Nice. Using that Dare to give himself some landing covers because he knows that Peach is just all over Charizard. Oh, what you doing?
Yeah, Tomahawk was brilliant here from Samsora, and just the noose is starting to tighten here on Ned. It only works once. You don't get to do it again.
Oh, my God.
Samsora knew it.
All right.
Cleaned it up, 3-1. Very impressive showing from Ned, though, in that game one. I feel like he got adapted.